Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you had some fun with friends and family, spouses, and loved ones today. I just finished up fooling around with our pigs, giving them Valentine's Day's cookies. And if the video came out okay, I'll put that up after I do this. The circumstances in America are disheartening. People shoot others, and it's becoming normal. Promise people we're going to do something, we don't. How is it that we could have human beings occupying public offices and not think this is a first-class emergency we should deal with? It's just disheartening. It's in violation of the notions of law and order. We talk about it, but we don't do anything about it. In fact, we have a lot of expressions in America. They're just not true. No man is above the law. You know, we care for people and we're going to help them, and all we do is say prayers and grab our rosary beads and do nothing about it. And we talk violently. We lie a lot. We even have people believing that there are aliens that were involved in these sightings, the last 4 sightings we had. Even though one plainly was from China, and we don't know where the other 3 are from. I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure what that will mean. And we really should answer the question that China put to us. Are we doing the same thing? If we are, we should sit down and we should have a treaty about this. Talk about it. Because the ignorance of what each side is doing leads to a fear that they're doing a lot more or about to do something that's a lot more. We're going to find ourselves in the middle of a modern war, which is no joke given the power of this equipment. So we're killing people domestically. We're making noisy sounds out of ignorance. And it's hard to believe that the man who committed I think the worst crime in American history, given the position that he held as president, compromised our democracy almost to the point of overthrowing the government. Could have happened. We came that close. And he's running for that office again. And nobody seeks to disbar him. Nobody seeks to prosecute him. It's a scandal. America is in a really terrible place. It doesn't have the values that a democracy purports to have, to cherish, and to guarantee its citizens. There's this old expression I've quoted before. The mark of a civilization, the standard of a civilization, is how a nation treats its own. And so how are we treating women? How are we treating people of color? How are we treating innocent citizens who get shot? How are we defending this nation? Are we? What secrets are there that we make with the defense industry? All the kinds of questions that occur go unanswered. Why aren't we upset we have a Congress that will do nothing the next 2 years except shout and scream and run for office? So, on this Valentine's Day, I suggest you put that to one side and you pour a glass of fruit juice, Coca-Cola, wine, have a hearty meal, and hug the people that you care about. And keep in mind that we really do care about people. But our public officials, it appears over time, they lose track of the humanity that perhaps first brought them to run for office for whatever it is that they thought was important to them. And they've lost sight of that. There's a scene in Presumed Innocent. It's an old movie, well done. Harrison Ford plays a prosecutor. And the DA is talking to him about how he first ran for office and he was gung-ho. And then he couldn't achieve those things. And pretty soon over the years, getting reelected, he was just doing it. He'd given up the ideals that brought him there, that he was going to do anything about it. So how does that compare to what a congressman, a governor, or a senator would do? First time some of these people run, there are like 3 or 4 things that really, really they care about and want to do something about. They get elected. They can't do anything about those things. They don't have the seniority. They can't get the support. And then there are 25 other issues on their desk that they have to take care of, and their heart's not in it. So pretty soon, they just become people whose only interest is to repeat office. And that's the seen and presumed innocent, and that's what happens in real life. The job becomes so important that the issues fade. The sense that they know better than we what to do means we get a false agenda of projects. And we have people freely talking about, oh, Social Security and Medicare, go and get a private account. And bankrupt all the people in America who have a substantial illness. And then after they've done that, let them die. That's where America is. So, recharge the love of your life by having a pleasant evening or doing something special, taking pictures, posting it online, because that's the only thing that's really important in America. And if that becomes our message, we the people, then these phony elected officials can't withstand the force of love. And what else could you say about Valentine's Day? So, good talking to you, and I will remember to post our happy pigs eating Valentine's Day's cookies. Won't you be my Valentine? And here's some cookies, mighty fine. So, I'm going to take a spin here on this road. There aren't any trees here, but tomorrow I expect to talk to you again. All the best. Bye-bye.